welcome back to Groove Theory Project. This is a podcast for music lovers. I am your host, Arniesha.
And I'm your host, Neijah.
And we are excited to be back.
Yes, we are. Today's a fun topic, too.
It is a really fun topic. I'm excited to get into it. But before we do that, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know why?
Good, feeling great. Why?
Because I'm going to Cowboy Carter.
Okay, period.
And I didn't think I was going to Cowboy Carter.
She said the concert fairies. The concert fairies pulled through.
The concert fairies, aka my best friend, pulled through. Now, I just need to figure out what to wear.
Mm-hmm. Because that's important.
I have one pair of cowboy boots, so we're building something around that.
Yeah. That is the focal item of the outfit.
Well, the cowboy hat.
For this one.
I don't have one yet, but
Amazon?
I got some time, yeah.
Or we boycotting Amazon, huh? Are we? I think so.
I'm going to find a cowboy hat somewhere.
Thrifted.
Thrifted, yeah. Honestly, that'd probably be the best.
Yeah.
And then I'm just, wishing to the concert fairies for GNX tickets because I really want to take Ollie and Joe.
Ooh,
I feel like Ollie, if that's his first concert.
He loves Not Like Us.
Kendrick, my 1-year-old son is your number one fan.
Shout him out.
Shout out Ollie, please.
I'm so excited. We just copped our tickets to GNX.
Nice.
We're going that Friday.
Nice.
So need to get my outfit
really
together.
Good.
Yeah. I was looking at clips and highlights of his first few concerts. I'm so excited.
The styling and the wardrobe and the storytelling.
Yes.
All looks amazing. And SZA became a magical fairy butterfly and flew to the top of the stadium. And I want to see that in person.
Yeah. I'm excited about both of them. And I heard it's like a really good balance between both of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told the friend that I'm going with, I was just like, we got to be on our Zoom, study up.
Y'all got to be on your Zoom.
It's karaoke night. We're like singing word for word, bar for bar.
There was a time I went to a rap concert and I was singing all the lyrics. It was outdoors, so I don't know if that was why, but I got so winded. I got like lightheaded.
Because
I was like, I need some water. I need to eat. I'm exhausted. How is this person performing all these words?
Right.
And I can't do it from the audience.
It takes stamina. It really does. And especially when you think of like the lighting and like how hot it is on stage, like it is an athletic
you got to train
activity.
for that. Yeah, that's why Beyonce and them used to run and sing.
on the treadmills. Yeah, I remember them saying that.
So you might want to start rapping the lyrics on the treadmill
right
now.
Literally. It's always funny when you get content or like you're recording at the concert, sometimes I forget not to sing. And when the audio...
Oh, you're like recording the stage.
No, when I'm recording the stage and the performance and I'm just so excited. And I'm also singing along and that comes out, also singing off key. Sometimes I forget, like... If I'm recording, I need to stop singing at that point.
You're in the moment so much that you forget, and I'm excited to see that video.
Oh, there's plenty of videos like that. It's the funniest thing.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, very excited about these concerts coming up.
Yeah. I want to go to a jazz festival this summer, but I don't know which one.
I was looking into... my family usually goes to the Gardena Festival.
Oh.
Gardena Jazz Festival. I don't know if they do it consistently every year.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't really heard people talking about it the last couple of years. But there's one in Long Beach.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of the Long Beach one too. And there's one at the Hollywood Bowl.
Okay.
Willow was on that lineup. I'm chasing Willow. I'm trying to find her somewhere. But I want to find like a lineup that has like a lot of people that I listen to. Mm-hmm. So I'm still like trying to see what the best one to go to would be.
There's one in Orange County too. I think it's Newport Beach Jazz Festival.
Yeah.
This is definitely the season where they start popping up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I've been thinking about lately.
Same.
Concerts.
Yes. Concert season.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few people when we went to Clio Soul, before the concert
They were advertising
who was going to play there.
They advertised Leon Thomas.
I want to go to,
I want to see both of them.
I want to see them too. I saw Sir, it was a couple years ago.
I have a fun story.
What?
Some years ago, I'm not gonna say many years ago, make myself sound old, but some years ago, we went to Portland to perform.
Okay.
I was performing some of my original music, and Sir was on the lineup.
Oh, nice. So you opened for Sir.
Yeah, I opened for Sir.
Period.
Yeah, and he was great. Obviously.
Yeah, he's a great live performer.
Great live
Beautiful
performer.
voice.
Great person. It was great. So seeing him like where he is now is really dope.
His last, did he just drop a project or was it just a record?
Yeah, it was an album.
Okay. I need to listen to it.
In the fall of last year, it was, what is it called? I don't know what it's called. I listened to it a lot. There was a lot of tracks I loved on that. Karma is a really good one.
Okay.
But
I think I've heard some singles,
and
but
I think
haven't.
he did just drop a deluxe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got to check that out.
Yeah.
Too.
The deluxe game.
Nice. Well, should we get into today's topic?
Yes, I'm excited about this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be, Miss Songwriter. Today we are talking about the art of songwriting.
Mm-hmm. It is an art.
It is very much an art.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of the ins and outs and artists that we feel are masters of the craft. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think diving into it, what is
songwriting?
Songwriting.
Please enlighten us.
It's literally putting words to melody. Mm-hmm. I wasn't say pen to paper, but some people, shout out Jay-Z, don't write down their lyrics. But yeah, it's really just putting words to melody, creating a sonic poem, we'll call it. Mm-hmm. And there's lots of different formats and approaches that you can take with it. Yeah.
Yeah. And even to add to that, the emotion, the raw emotion that comes with it, because it's not just the act of writing. Like artists put in their heart and soul.
Yeah.
In creating and composing.
Piggybacking on what you're saying, I've seen a lot of people, and I've actually felt this way. Sometimes when you're writing a song, you feel like you're like, where did these words even come from? Mm-hmm. Like they're just like sent down to you.
Yeah.
And it really does feel like that sometimes.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of amazing artists that I look up to say the same exact thing. So yeah, it is sometimes a spiritual.
Yeah. A lot of times it's spiritual.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's talk about, we kind of mentioned that songwriting, I guess, is a derivative of poetry, creative writing. But I guess the distinction of it being obviously for music.
Yeah, melodic.
And
the most part.
Melodic. And then, of course,
rhythmic.
A certain structure to it that kind of defies it.
Yeah. When I was in school, they were teaching us song structures like A, B.
The rhyme scheme. Yeah.
Well, no, like the A section is the first section that starts the song, whether it's a chorus or a verse. A lot of songs start with the chorus first, and then you'll go into a verse, that's your B section. And then you'll go back to the chorus, that's your A. Again, like A, B, A. Another verse, B. Or you'll have like a bridge somewhere or a pre-chorus and things like that. So like the song structure could really be a variety of different combinations. It
can also depend on the genre too. I feel like some genres go with a certain structure generally, while others like kind of deviate and have their own unique element to it.
I feel like pop and R&B do a lot of like chorus, verse, bridge.
Yeah. And then chorus.
Yeah. And then like R&B, you'll get more of the like built out pre-choruses building up to the chorus, or maybe even starting out with I love a song that starts with the verse.
Ooh, yeah.
Because like, oh, you telling me a story. I'm sitting down for this one.
Yeah.
and then it builds up to go to the chorus. Yeah.
Do you feel there's a difference between a songwriter and, say, a lyricist?
I do. I do. I feel like a lyricist, I don't know why I can't say that. A lyricist can be a rapper. It can be, I think Erykah Badu is a lyricist. I think it's a person who can just have that stream of consciousness and it's really amazing with their words just off the bat. Just like a natural poet.
Yeah.
Whereas I think of a songwriter as someone who's sitting down and like thinking big picture.
Yeah.
And they could be doing, the two can be interchanged, but I think a songwriter is thinking of a theme and breaking that down into how do I start this theme and how do I see it through from beginning to end. I saw Amare talk about meeting Babyface and him giving her all these like kind of Easter eggs about songwriting and making sure that the song is fully understandable. There's no confusion at all, and making sure that the song has a beginning, middle, and end story-wise. And she said she went back and redid her whole rewrote her whole album
After that conversation with Babyface?
like the most recent album.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I think Babyface obviously is like
Yeah. I mean, I would definitely take his advice. Yeah.
Whereas I feel like a lyricist feels like it's more like just spilling out of you.
Yeah. I do feel like, for the most part, I think a songwriter can be a great lyricist.
Yeah.
I don't know if like lyricists always possess the qualities that songwriters do. So not like always, one for one interchangeable.
Yeah.
But there are some really great lyricists that is their craft, and they can have, bring words alive, and they're great storytellers, but may not have
still great visionaries too.
Great visionaries.
It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In constructing, I think what you mentioned, the bigger picture of a composition, which I feel are characteristics of a songwriter.
Yeah.
What are, I guess, the different types of songwriters, which we're getting into? But
oh yeah, I mean, I don't know as many straight up songwriters because they're behind the scenes, that aren't artists.
Yeah,
but there are
a lot of artists
so
that
many
started off as songwriters.
Yeah. And there are some songwriters that just got a million hits and Grammys in their house, and we don't know their name unless we go and dig for it,
Yeah.
That have worked with some of the biggest artists in the world and songs we love, but we don't know their name until we, like some of the songs we were talking about for this, I'm like, I don't know that person. Now I got to go look into that person. Yeah. I've never seen this name before.
I would prefer it that way, honestly.
It seems nice. It seems very nice. Yeah. I wouldn't mind it.
Still be award winning, still get to collaborate with like the best artists.
Yeah.
But still kind of have a normal life and
still enjoy your own music for yourself that you probably have at home too.
Yeah.
But also love the stories of like smaller artists or different artists that write for other artists. Like I love Sid the Kid, love her music, love everything she's done with the internet. But I went to go see her with the LA Philharmonic and she performed, what song was it? It was a song from the Lion King soundtrack that she wrote for Beyonce. And I had no idea that she wrote that song for Beyonce.
Yeah.
And hearing her sing it and her voice is so different than Beyonce's.
Yeah.
And it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
So like seeing moments like that, like I didn't know that could come from you, and like sharing different sides of your art, like your creativity to be in someone else's world, I think is really cool too.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
And I love coming across artists that we know in their own right, writing for other artists, like coming across songs that they've done.
Yeah.
It is like always surprising.
Yeah. Who are some of your favorite artists who wrote for other artists?
Artists who wrote for other artists. Sia is a good one.
Yeah.
Love her.
She's a powerhouse.
She is.
Her voice is insane. And she's just like,
her
so
pen
fearless.
game is insane too. Some of the stuff that she wrote for other artists. But yeah, I could use some new music from Sia. I feel like we haven't heard from her in a while.
Wouldn't mind it.
But yeah, she's one of the goats of songwriting, at least from my time. Carrie Hilson, Carrie Hilson.
Classic.
Yeah. Neo, excellent songwriter.
My favorite song from Neo that he wrote was Umbrella. I always think of Umbrella whenever I think of his name. He did Umbrella, or was it The Dream?
I think, did he do Umbrella?
The A is making me backtrack and think it's the A is giving me The Dream.
Oh. I know he did Irreplaceable.
Yes.
For Beyonce. And I'm like, how,
and
as a man,
he do the
like,
You Look So Dumb Right Now. Da, da, da,
did he?
da, da. That sounds like Neo to me. I think so.
Maybe.
I'm gonna be confident. Yeah. Say yes.
I was just always surprised that he wrote Irreplaceable.
Because that was the ladies' anthem?
It was.
And it was written by a man.
And the way she was talking about, like, get on, you irreplaceable. That's my car.
Yeah, he really tapped into our world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you could tell when a man is writing for a woman, but in that case,
I couldn't.
No.
Like, that's a woman's story. Okay. What are some of yours?
I love The Dream.
Yes.
Like I said, Sid the Kid, Missy
Elliott.
And I like Pharrell. I'm on the side of TikTok that's showing me Pharrell studio videos from the early
archive.
2000s.
Yeah.
And I like being on that side of TikTok.
When you're in a rabbit hole of all that. Yeah.
And I watched his autobiography.
Okay.
The Lego one. Did you see that?
No.
It's really good.
Okay.
But yeah, he was just talking about different songs that he and Chad created for different artists over the years. And they like some of the songs like, oh, I wanted this to go to Prince, and it went to Usher, and it was a hit.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I can't unhear Usher on the song. And I think there was some that was like one or maybe more than one that was for Michael Jackson and went to Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
But just like seeing him be so like, he just seemed like he was having so much fun.
Yeah.
And he was imagining these big worlds for like these huge legendary artists and creating songs from that. Yeah. That like, it was just exciting. It was fun to see.
No, Pharrell was before his time even then. Mm-hmm. I feel that way about Missy Elliott too.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like they were so innovative. And
Missy and Timbaland, like, that was a huge chunk of my music life growing up. Mm-hmm. Everything that they produced, I'm like, it just takes me back every time I listen to anything that
I feel like
created.
everything that I remember from growing up in the early 2000s, in the 90s, had either Timbaland's tag, Missy Elliott's tag, Dark Child, Pharrell.
I mean, Missy, Pharrell, and Timbaland all from the same place.
Oh, right.
From Virginia Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of heat.
They say something in the water, as they say.
Got Virginia water.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Isn't Chris Brown from Virginia too?
Yeah, but
not the same.
I don't know if it's
area.
the same. Maybe it is.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if Virginia Beach is just, I don't know. I need a map.
Something about that East Coast water.
I'm from California. I don't know.
Right.
Just a girl.
But to talk about, I guess, also songwriters or artists that started off as songwriters.
Yeah.
Like Leon Thomas. He did a lot of work.
Did he start off as a song? Well, he was on Disney.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But his music career, I feel like he worked on projects before.
Yeah, probably
Other people's
I think he
projects
does a lot of
before,
production
really.
too, like a lot
Yeah,
of producing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an incredible musician.
He has an incredible voice.
I need
too.
to see him live
Yeah.
soon.
Hollywood Bowl this summer.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I need to just make that happen. Let's do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
SZA writing for
Yes,
others.
on her rise, she wrote for Beyonce. Who else? I
She
feel
wrote
like there was
for
another big one.
Rihanna, or at least co-wrote for Rihanna.
Oh, I love that story. So she wrote Consideration.
Yeah.
So that was, she talks about it. Like
She wanted to put it on her project. Yeah.
She was like, I had finally found my sound. And they wanted to put it on this project for Rihanna. And it was really hard for her to let go. And she did. And it ended up working out really well for her. And she performed at the Grammys or an award show with Rihanna.
Okay.
And she was on the song too.
Yeah.
And then still made Control.
Yeah.
It worked out.
Yeah.
We love Control.
But her pen game.
I'll say that every day.
Yeah,
her pen game is insane.
She has such a distinct style of both writing and singing.
Yeah.
She's definitely carved out her own lane.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
R&B space. Who else? Oh, I know the Lil Yachty.
Oh yeah, he is a good writer.
right.
People don't like that
sleep-
man.
He's a little
They
controversial.
be hating on us Virgos.
Is he a Virgo?
He's a Virgo, but they hate on the Virgo men so bad.
No shade, but
No, Lil
I actually
Yachty
don't
is-
have a personal
is
beef
super
with-
talented.
yeah.
Yeah.
Him, or discovering him writing for, these rappers.
Yeah.
He did a lot of work with City Girls, which is also surprising that he wrote those songs.
Part of the songs,
part
not
of the
full
songs,
yeah.
in like a woman's perspective.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Y'all be spying on us. They be spying on us.
How do you know? Who let y'all in?
I think they're looking at Instagram. They're like, oh, that's what these girls be doing.
Yeah. Let's get into the song structure and the craft of songwriting.
Yeah.
We kind of spoke to this already, but what are common structures that are used? What are some of your favorite in your process in songwriting? What
I
do
love
you
a moment
gravitate
when
to?
I can do a pre-chorus.
Okay.
I do.
What's the difference between a pre-chorus and a chorus?
So it's not the verse, and it's like it's literally just a middle transition, maybe like 4 or 8 bars between the verse and the actual hook. So it's
Okay.
building you up to that, and I feel like a lot of singers do it.
Okay. And is it also recurring like a chorus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of songs do it actually. Sometimes when I'm DJing, I'm like about to mix out of a song. And I'm like, oh no, that's the pre-chorus. That's not the chorus.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it like just adds more, like it gives more room for like musical variation, and a little bit more storytelling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is a pre-chorus
I'm trying to think of a song
And
that has a
a
pre-chorus.
refrain kind of similar?
I don't remember what a refrain is.
When I was looking up, it seems similar. A repeated like lyrical phrase often at the end of a verse.
No.
Sounds okay.
No. That sounds just like a theme throughout the song.
Okay. Repeated lyrical phrase often at the end of a verse that serves as a unifying element.
Yeah, I think that's more of just like tying the words together and making it all come together.
Okay.
Whereas like a pre-chorus is a distinct section of the song.
Okay.
And it's not a bridge.
No.
It's like a different
We love a good
section.
bridge.
We love a good bridge, especially like a Whitney Houston bridge.
Yeah.
Take us there.
A Michelle Williams bridge.
A Michelle Williams bridge. Her face
it.
needs to be next to the definition of
Honestly,
musical bridge.
she is the face of a good bridge, the voice of a good bridge.
For like a decade. Was it a decade?
I
Destiny's
think
Child?
it
was a long time.
I think she still holds the spot.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Who else is throwing bridges down like Miss Michelle Williams right now?
The girls don't give us bridges these days too much.
Honestly, yeah.
Not too much. They're trying to get in
think.
and out. Nobody has time anymore. Take time. The listeners, I'm blaming the listeners.
It's the attention span.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's attention is just so limited now in the space of social media and TikTok.
Y'all could take some time away from TikTok to listen to these bridges. Trust me, you will not regret. You will not regret it.
Let's speak about how genre shapes song structure. We kind of talked about how maybe R&B and pop have a certain strong structure with chorus, verse, chorus,
Yeah.
verse, bridge.
I think I like to talk about hip hop a little bit because it's a lot simpler. I feel like a lot of the times you won't get a bridge.
Yeah.
You just get like chorus and hook. And sometimes you get no hook, which I actually love. I love because then it just feels like a stream of consciousness. Like Doechie's Denial is a River has no hook. And she's just taking us on a story.
I feel like the Meek Mill song.
You know, I'm supposed to know that
Is there a
song.
hook? I don't. Don't revoke my black card.
How many people fake it? How many people fake
I don't know
knowing
that song either.
But you be in the club like, hold
up, wait a minute. That's all I know. I'll just be like grooving until
Just
hold up, wait a minute.
Look out for the hold up, wait a minute people. I'm one of those people.
I'm proud. I'm
They
not ashamed.
quiet. They mumbling until that part.
We're grooving. I'm still head bobbing.
That's like me pretending to know
finger
Bad Bunny
pointing.
lyrics. You hear me?
What?
That's like me pretending to know Bad Bunny lyrics.
Oh, I do that too.
I don't speak Spanish.
I'm really bad at like memorizing any type of lyrics. So
You're bad at memorizing
I
lyrics?
am. Like unless
I'm
it's
surprised.
like the 90s. Like I know
The long notes.
the long notes, but like newer stuff, like I can't pick up on unless it's maybe Beyonce. But I don't know. I know parts of songs. I know the chorus, but like verses, it's hard for me to pick
Even
up
a song
on.
that you listen to frequently?
I
Do you
don't- I
ever
can't
listen to
say-
songs like on repeat? Like
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can't say that I will learn a song from beginning to end and know the verses through and through.
And you a choir kid.
That's how I know the choruses. Because the soloists would
I feel like the
say
choir
verses.
kid in me like memorizes the lyrics. Like it's like a
I chorus.
a knee jerk thing. Like it's like a survival instinct.
I don't know. Maybe I don't turn my brain on memory mode when I listen. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like enjoying the experience.
Yeah. I'm like learning the song while I'm listening to the song the first time. I'm like,
I feel like it's an active thing that I need to do. Like I'll rewind and like when I want to memorize it.
yeah. I'm gonna test you out in karaoke. Karaoke is coming soon.
But I lost my track. Where were we? Oh, how genres shape certain song structures. One thing I think is unique about like rock music, a lot of times they leave room for like a guitar break or like a music break.
Yes.
In between, you know, the lyric structures.
Yeah. And it adds so much to the whole experience. Yeah. One of my favorite songs, I Care by Beyonce.
Yes.
I think it's beautifully written. I think the whole album is beautifully written. But the guitar moment in that song, the guitar solo where she sings along with it.
I love when she does that. When she like imitates an instrument. She does it so well. But yeah, that album was on repeat. I told you the story. But the
Yeah.
4 album.
Tell everybody the story. It was a funny story. Don't get keep.
Yeah, I was telling her how I only had like one CD in my car at that time. It was like 2010, 2011. And I would play it on repeat. So my friends knew whenever they hopped in my ride, we were listening to Beyonce's 4 album every single time. And that was probably for like a year or two straight. And sometimes
Beyonce dropped a new album. You still listening to 4.
That was the only physical. And that was before, I mean, I didn't have a car that we could plug in the aux.
Yeah.
So I had physical CDs. So yeah, I would always get.
We got to do an episode
my
about
friends would
the
give me a
physical
hard
CD
time.
lifestyle.
Yeah.
It was a time.
It was a time.
Making mix CDs. Did you ever used
I
to
don't
make
think
mix CDs?
I would get them.
I
didn't get to burn CDs.
I used to burn them. They were chaotic.
I guess that's just like playlists that we make for people now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's evolved, but yeah, I wasn't, I think I got a couple from people, but my mom didn't let me go onto LimeWire.
I used to go to the library and burn a CD.
That's actually, yeah, that was probably more.
Oh, back in my day,
Like
we used to
safer.
go to the library and burn CDs.
Yeah. That's funny.
I also feel like, I mean, speaking of like song structure and kind of how it defined genres, I feel like especially like in the 90s, 80s, it really defined the genres.
Mm-hmm.
But now genres are blurring.
Yeah.
Rightfully
and I like
so.
that.
Rightfully so, yeah.
People are thinking out of the box. People are not limiting themselves.
Yeah. So you might get a bridge in a hip hop song.
Yeah.
You might get a pre-hook in a hip hop song. You might get
An instrumental
no
break
hook
in a hip hop song.
in an R&B song. I was thinking last night, I think there's at least one song on Solange's latest album that probably does not have a hook. But I couldn't think of which song it was.
Yeah.
But just like that experimental freedom is happening more and more and more. And I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that too. It's freeing. And I think it's just letting the artist, you know, expand and explore their creativity without bounds.
Yeah. Without bounds. That was poetic. Are you writing a song right now?
I might be. That's my next little hobby I'm dipping my toe in.
I told you I'm gonna get you producing. We about to have
I
an
know.
album.
We
By
talked about that
summertime.
in a previous episode.
Yes.
She's trying to make me a producer, songwriter. Let's talk about our personal favorites.
Yes, we already mentioned a few. I love The Dream. I love his music and the music that he writes and all the collaborations that he's done with my girls, Beyonce and Solange. I love Prince.
Oh, yes.
I love Prince. He was like,
The
talk
GOAT.
about like a babyface, like type visionary, you know, he created a world. He wrote for other artists and they all kind of had a distinct Prince sound.
He also played so many instruments. That man was...
Oh man, yeah. And sometimes with bare butt cheeks.
We can't forget that.
Not every, most people have not done that.
Yeah.
What about you?
Some of my favorites. Definitely Prince, Stevie Wonder.
Yes, Stevie is
Just
Stevie
a
is the GOAT.
visionary, an architect, rather. Yeah, he's really good.
I still listen to songs in the key of life, and I'm like amazed every single time I listen to that album. I'm like, this man really did. Like, how did he? Like, that really came from somewhere higher up, down into him.
Yeah. Definitely.
We listen to
Divine inspired.
I listen to If It's Magic every day with Ali
Really?
after bedtime. And he's putting on his PJs.
I love
And he
that.
sings along.
Please teach your kids about the greats of, to the generations before.
To those new parents out there, Stevie Wonder will stop your baby from crying. Just put it on.
Wow.
It will.
Try it.
And if it doesn't work, don't come for me in the comments. But it works for me.
The more you know. I love that. Ollie is going to have a well-rounded music
Yeah.
taste.
Kendrick and Stevie.
Yeah. A great balance.
Yes.
Other favorites though, Luther Vandross.
Yes.
I love him.
Luther.
That was one of my grandmother's favorites.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know until recently how much work he did behind the scenes before, coming to his own as a solo artist.
Yeah.
He wrote a lot of his own songs, but he also wrote and co-wrote for a lot of other people as well.
One of my favorite singers, Aretha Franklin.
Yeah. Aretha Franklin, Dionne Warwick, Patti LaBelle.
Diana Ross.
Yeah. Diana Ross, Whitney Houston. He also wrote a song for one of your favorite musicals, The Wiz.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. A Brand New Day, Everybody Rejoice song.
What?
Yes. I was with the Vandross.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And he just has a phenomenal voice, a timeless voice. Also a funny story. I named my dog
After. What's his name?
His name is Sir Onyx Luther. It was going to be Luther, but I just made it one of his middle names.
Yeah.
Sir Onyx Luther Williams.
I love that.
Yeah.
Mia's middle name is Beyonce.
Period.
I just remembered that.
So it's Mia, Beyonce,
Pakwa.
Yeah. Okay. It runs in the family, the musical influences.
Another one I love, more modern, Blood Orange.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've come across a couple of their songs.
Yeah. I love what, when him and Solange were collaborating, I love the sound that they came up with together and everything that they were putting out.
Yeah.
And he did this song for Sky Ferreira that I really loved called Everything is Embarrassing. I used to play that. Like, if it was a CD, it would have been all scratched up and skipped because I used to play that song so much.
Nice.
And even Solange is a great writer.
She's an excellent songwriter.
Yeah.
Mooney Long is also a really good songwriter too. Oh, Money Long.
Yeah,
Money Long. Money Long.
Her money is long.
It is long. Probably by now. Her being an excellent songwriter.
She's a songwriter and her name is clever because she's,
Money Long.
a songwriter.
Yeah. I've always pronounced it Mooney Long.
Money is Money Long.
Money Long.
She's being a little clever there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has her list of songs under her belt is very long.
Yeah. I didn't know she wrote, now I know, but she wrote California King Bed. I love that song by Rihanna.
That was the first thing I heard when she came on the scene. They're like, oh, this is the girl that wrote California King Bed.
Yeah.
And she wrote Timber. It's going down.
For Kesha?
I'm yelling timber. Yeah, she wrote that. I think
she also did a lot of work for like the Disney artists.
Oh, okay.
Was it Hannah Montana or Nick Jonas, Demi Lovato?
Okay. Yeah, she got her pop bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
We can't forget Taylor Swift.
Tay.
Yeah. We can't deny that her talent. The woman is talented.
I used to really like that song. We are never, ever.
All her songs are like catchy.
Back together. Super catchy, chanty.
Yeah.
I'm like, how many vocal layers are singing this? It's like, yeah. It's like a club of girls like yelling it onto the track.
Teenage anthems for sure.
What songs would you consider masterpieces through the lens of songwriting?
Masterpieces. Ribbon in the Sky. It's probably my favorite. Stevie Wonder.
When you say the title, I can hear him sing it.
Yes.
And then I just want to
I love that
close
song.
my eyes and hear the rest of it in my brain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a song that has always spoke to me.
Yeah.
Some others, Cranes in the Sky, of course.
Cranes in the Sky.
By Solange Knowles.
One of the
That's
best
a beautiful,
songs ever.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful song.
I would have never thought of that. It's so creative and it hit so well.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah.
What are some of yours? Oh, Someone Like You, Adele. I love the Adele song. I used to be obsessed with Adele.
Have you seen her live?
No. And I'm kind of like, is she still in residency in Las Vegas?
I think so.
I should have saw her then, but I have time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Adele would
heard
be a
she's
great
an
one to
excellent
see. Yeah.
live singer,
You'd
live
be
performer.
crying. Bring the Kleenex.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are some of your faves?
Kiss by Prince.
Yes, that's an excellent
Everything
song.
by Prince, but Kiss by Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Doo-wop, Lauryn Hill.
Yes, that whole album, Miseducation.
And even the her Unplugged album goes hard too. The
Yeah.
lyrics on that.
Yeah,
Oof.
she's an excellent songwriter.
Also, I think Halo by Beyonce
yeah.
is a really beautiful song.
That's one of my
It
favorites
gets me
from
choked
her.
up.
Who wrote Halo?
That one was
Her and Ryan Tedder.
yes, Beyonce and Ryan
She
Tedder.
covered
That was like one of the names. I'm like, I don't know who Ryan Tedder
Yeah.
is. I have to look into him because
Yeah.
I'm sure he has more. And then honorable mentions. Love on Top.
Love on Top.
Love on Top. I love a simple song.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love a love song, and I love a simple song that's like nice and buttoned up, and kind of like what Babyface said. It got a beginning, a middle, and an end. It's clear, and it's just nice, classic pop, good times.
Yeah. And I feel like that song specifically also just let her vocal ability shine through too. Like the simplicity of the lyric and the way she was able to
Yes.
be creative with her vocals.
Yes.
It's a good combination.
And when she performs it live, and she goes like, she like goes up in the notes like 100 times.
How many octaves did
until
she
the audience
raise
can't
it?
breathe anymore?
Yeah. I think I stopped maybe like round 4 and she went up to like 13.
I heard the first time I took Joe to Beyonce because he used to not get it, and then I was like, okay, we gotta see her live. He's loving it, singing Love on Top. He's like, okay, Beyonce, we can't do it anymore.
I
We can't take it.
know. She has
You got it from here, girl.
an insane vocal ability.
Her range.
Yes.
Yes.
Because she can definitely go deep too.
Yeah. And then Roses by Outkast.
That's a really, that's a really good track.
Big Boy and Andre 3000 are great writers, great lyricists.
Yeah.
I can't say it.
Lyricists. Lyricists.
Lyricist. That feels better.
Yeah. I guess
Do you remember any like your favorite
my
bars, favorite lyrics?
My favorite lyrics, favorite bars. It'll have to be the stuff that I can remember, which is like R&B, 90s, 2000s. My favorite lyrics?
That's hard.
I want to say it's a Destiny's Child song. I can.
Pay my
That's
automobiles.
probably what?
Pay my automobiles.
Yeah. At first we started out real cool.
I do like when songwriters make up new words to fit the song.
Like Bootylicious.
Automobiles. Can you pay my automobiles?
Oh yeah, but it's not a new word, but yeah,
The way they said it.
yeah.
But yeah. It is automobiles.
Automobile.
Automobile. Can you pay my automobiles? Is how I took it.
It was clever.
That's
for
how I took
sure.
it.
Yeah. it was definitely clever.
I like pop too. Kind of just like, I feel like pop songs have like that big picture because it's always like a theme.
Yeah.
Like Genie in a Bottle.
I love that song.
Like that's a theme. The title is the theme.
Yeah.
And then we're going to explore this theme and how we're presenting it.
Yeah.
Through the lyrics of the song.
What are some of your favorite lyrics?
I'm
trying to think because there's times where I have.
to drink it away.
Of
Cranes
course.
in the Sky for sure.
Besides Cranes in the Sky.
Oh, there's so many. What comes
There's some
to
times
mind?
where, for whatever reason, probably TikTok, where lyrics just stay in my brain and I like at random points of the day just start singing it, but I can't recall them right now.
Yeah. There's so many. I can't think of them right now. I do always love a Jay-Z bar. I do. I like a good rap lyric. A good rap lyric that you could use as a social media caption.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything right now.
Pull up your social media. I'm sure you.
I don't, you know
use
what?
them.
I haven't done it in a long time. I'm pulling it up.
I'm trying to think. I'll just burst into song sometimes.
There's so many, and I'm not thinking of them.
Anyway. Before we wrap out, though, we have a little challenge, listener challenge.
Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you wanted to share before we move on, but I guess we would like to pose the question to you guys. What's a song that has changed how you thought that what you think about writing? Yeah, drop it in the chat. What's a song that has changed how you thought about writing?
Me?
Well, for the listeners.
I was like, I had an answer.
Oh, give your answer.
Recently, and I told you this too, I love that song, I Killed You by Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah.
Because when I was first listening to it, I was like, what is he talking about? Are we getting back into the dark Tyler that we first met?
He was so dark
He was
when he
so
first
dark. He ate a
came
bug
up.
on this video.
Yeah. I used to be low-key frightened by Tyler, the Creator in his like early work. Like, what is going on here?
I was frightened of Marilyn Manson when I was little. But I Killed You is a song. I feel like it's like even like I feel like explaining the song ruins it. Like if I'm telling you what happens in a TV show.
Okay. No
Like that's how much I
spoilers.
like that song.
Okay.
But it's like it's the title. You wouldn't know what the song is about just by looking at the title, but once you listen to it, it is very introspective. It's very vulnerable, and it's really creative. I love when people like play with words like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
yeah,
have to check it out. Can't recall it right now. Cool. Well, this was a fun one.
mm-hmm.
We hope that you guys, this encourages you guys to kind of think more about songwriting when you're listening to your favorite artists. And maybe do some deep diving into the credited songwriters and contributors to these songs.
Yeah, it's definitely a very special talent and craft.
It is.
To take on.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe it'll make you think about your favorite songs a little differently and the way that you listen to music a little differently. Yeah, and share the songs that you love with us, the songwriters that you love with us.
Yeah. Love that. Please like, comment, and
subscribe.
Thank you guys for
Sign
watching.
up for the email list.
Yeah. So you can know what's next from us as we make announcements. But thank you guys for tuning in.
Oh, wait.
What?
We got to put them on.
Oh, girl, yeah.
We almost didn't put you on.
Our next segment. Is what we love to do. It's called Let Me Put You On, where, well, you can explain what it is.
Let Me Put You On is just a moment for us to share some songs that we love, or different creative films, exhibits, projects that we feel like
we should share.
Yeah, we should share.
You guys should know about
if you don't already know about it.
Yeah.
Mine today is another song. I keep doing songs. I love songs.
We all love songs.
But mine today is a song called Just a Little by Lauren Faith. And it is a very groovy song. If you don't already know it, just in time for summer weather.
Ooh.
Yes.
We love summer weather. I also love sweater weather, but
Sweater.
I like summer weather better.
I like the way you're saying it. Yeah, summer weather is definitely better.
Definitely
than
better,
weather.
yeah.
It's a tongue twister.
Summer weather better. My song that I would like to put y'all on, it's called Not Sharing by Terrace Martin. Terrace Martin.
Yeah.
You know
we got
the
to see
song.
Terrace Martin live.
Yeah, I'm down.
I don't know that song, but I love Terrace Martin.
Check it out. Not Sharing. It's by Terrace Martin and Ogi or Ogi.
How you spell it?
Ogi.
Oh, okay.
It's a beautiful song. He is like, he's from LA, right?
Yeah,
An LA
yeah. producer. Yeah. Works a lot with a lot of LA artists and
Yeah.
most notably in my mind, Kendrick. And a lot with Robert Glasper. I don't think Robert Glasper's from LA, but he's a great jazz musician.
Okay.
I went to see Terrace Martin, Robert Glasper, and Kamasi Washington. They did a group show together. That was the shit. I didn't want to leave that place. I was like, let's keep it going.
Okay.
Let's keep it going. But yeah, Terrace Martin is fire.
Yeah. This song is fire. So check it out. That wraps up this episode.
Yes.
Thank you guys for tuning in, listening, and watching. Yeah, we hope you enjoyed it. Definitely tune in for the next one.
Yeah. And we will see you all next time. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.